Good morning, students. Students of class 1. How are you all? Hope you all are doing great at home and enjoying at home. Students, today is your maths class and I am your teacher, Vandana Chabra. So, today you will start your new chapter, chapter number 11, measurement. So, students, let's get started. Students, we measure things to know how heavy, long, tall, etc. they are. There are many ways to measure things. Let me explain first the length. Students, length is the shortest distance from one end to the other end of an object. It means length tells us how long or tall an object is. We compare length using the words longer, shorter, taller, shorter, etc. Let me explain through the examples. Just look at the pictures given here. It is snake, and in the second, this one is your caterpillar. So students, it is the example of snake and caterpillar. We can say that a snake is longer than a caterpillar. By looking at the picture, we can say a snake is longer than a caterpillar, or we can say a caterpillar is shorter than a snake. Okay, it is already understood. Now, this is your second picture. In this picture, a giraffe is taller than a zebra. Okay, have you seen the zebra and giraffe? Yes. Now, we can say that a zebra is shorter than a giraffe. It is understood that zebra is shorter than a giraffe. Okay, students, got it? Very good. We can also compare lengths with the length of a known object. Look at the following examples. These are your examples, or you can say an object. First is your book, second is your pencil box, and third one is your girl. Okay, so the book is about 10 erasers long. We will put 10 erasers here. Just count the erasers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Or you can say one book is equal to 10 erasers. Okay. Now, your book is my book is different. So, you can say about 10 eraser, or means one book is equal to 10 erasers. Now, coming to this example, this is your pencil box, and how many erasers are there? We have put 6 erasers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, the pencil box is about 6 erasers long. Now, this is a girl, and the girl is about 4 bottles, water bottles tall. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have put 4 bottles to measure the length of the girl. So, it is about equal to girl. 4 bottles are equal to 1 girl. Okay? Okay, students? Okay. Now, students, it's your very interesting worksheet. That is your right long or short. It means this is your pencil, and compare this pencil with the crayon. One crayon that is shorter. So, shorter than a pencil. So, this is your long pencil. Just write long here, because pencil is long and crayon is short. So write L-O-N-G long. What is the spelling of long? L-O-N-G long. Write the short spelling here. S-H-O-R-T short. Now, these are two badminton. First is your short badminton, and second one is your long badminton. So write short here in the given box, and in this box write L-O-N-G long. Okay, got it? Now students, this is your ruler. It's a long ruler. So write here long, long. If we compare ruler with an eraser, then it is a longer. It is a longer ruler than a eraser. Okay, students. So write here short. S-H-O-R-T short. Okay, students, got it? Very good. Now, students, measure the lines with the sharpeners given and write in the boxes. Students, this is your one line and this is your starting point of the line, means it is your end point. One end and it is your end point. Okay. So just count the sharpeners. How many sharpeners are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means one line is about 5 sharpeners. Okay, got it? So just write here 5 sharpeners. Now students, it's your line from the starting and from the end. So just count only 2 sharpeners. 1, 2. It means this line is about 2 sharpeners. Okay, so write here 2 sharpeners only. Now it is your third line, starting point, and end point. So just count the sharpeners 1, 2, 3, 4. It means 4 sharpeners. Or you can say this line is about 4 sharpeners. Okay, students, it's very easy now and very interesting. Yes. Now, students, come to this interesting and very important topic. So listen it very carefully. Using body parts for measuring length. Students, it is interesting to know that in the earlier days, people used body parts for measuring length. Okay, so students, first is your hand span. It means if we spread our hand like this is a thumb and this is the last small finger. So the difference between the thumb and the small finger is called span. So hand span. Now it's your second finger. Is it or finger? Now show me your palm. It's your palm. Okay. Now students, it's your cubit. It is called cubit and it is used to measure things. Now this is already known arm length. By using this arm length, we measure things. This is your foot span. And by this foot span, we measure things. Students, this is the first toe. It's your toe and it's your angle. The difference between the toe and the angle is called foot span. Okay. Now, it is your first foot and it is your second foot. So, the first foot, the difference between the toe and the starting toe. Starting toe and this one is called base. Okay, students, got it? Very good. These are used for measuring length. Now, students, measure the following objects with your body parts and fill in the boxes. It's your activity to do it by yourself. But so, students, it's vary from yours and mine. Okay, because your body parts is different from my body parts. So, students, length of the desk in your class. It's your suppose or assume 8 handspan. Okay, students, length of the teacher's table. We will use how many cubits we will use to measure the length table? Only 2. According to me, it's 2. So, write 2 and length of the floor of your bedroom. It's around 10 foot span. We can say around because it's vary from your answer and my answer. Now length of the floor of your house, of your room. You can say room. So students, it's around 6 foot span. Okay, students, got it? Now students, weight. Now we will talk about weight. Weight tells us how heavy or light an object is. A heavy object has more weight, while a light weight has less weight. Look at these examples. Just let me show some examples to clear this. students, this is your book and this is your eraser. By holding book or eraser, we can find that book is heavier than eraser. Okay? Okay, students? So, a book is heavier than than an eraser, or we can say an eraser is lighter than a book. Okay? Now, come to this example, turtle and snail. Snail is very light. So, turtle is heavier than a snail. And you can see a snail is lighter than a turtle. Okay? Because turtle weight is heavy than a snail. Okay, students? Very good. Now, students, this is your bean. You can see here a bean. When you go to market with your parents, with your mother, you see here in market beam now that is using for weight, for measuring weight. So students, weight of book and weight of 3 balls, both are equal. It means when the beam is in a balanced position, the weight of the object on both sides of its pans is equal. These are called pans. 1, 2. 2 pans are there and it is called beam. And it is the sign of equal. So students, it's equal both sides, from both sides. Now come to this bat and 4 blocks. Weight of bat is equal to 4 blocks. Okay, so because beam is equal, beam is in balanced position. The weight of the object on the both sides of its span is equal. Okay, students, got it? It's very easy now. It's very interesting. Have you seen the beam in the market? Yes, very good. Now, students, it's very interesting worksheet for you. Students, take the one that is lighter in weight. When you hold these things now, then this is your, first is your cock. So, and second is your ball. So, which one is lighter? Cock is lighter. So, take this one. Now, students, it's a dog and it's your ball. So, just take the lighter one, that is your ball. Now, come to this safety pin and book. Book have many pages. So, and this is your simple, very light. Okay. So, take this one, that is lighter than a book. Now, students, come to this weight of papaya, weight of balls. It means how many papayas are there? 1, 2. 2 papayas are there. And weight of how many balls? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 balls. So, students, 2 papaya is equal to how many balls? 8 balls. So, you will write here 8 balls. So, students, write here 8 balls. Or here also write 2 papaya, because 2 papayas are equal to weight of 8 balls. Now, students, it's your second beam and it is the sign of equal. First pan, here is a first pan, and how many blocks are there? Just count the blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 blocks are there. It means weight of one purse is equal to weight of 5 blocks. So just write the answer 5. Okay, got it? Now students, it's your another beam. Weight of pencil box. You can see here a pencil box, and how many balls are there? Just count the balls. 2 balls are there, students. Means weight of pencil box is equal to weight of 2 balls. Yes, very good. So write the answer 2 here in the given space. Now come to another beam, and it is the position of balanced position. Okay. So how many blocks are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 weight of 8 blocks is equal to weight of one bracket. So students, just write here how many blocks? 8 blocks in the given space. Okay, students, got it? Have you understood now? Very good. Now, students, it's your another topic, that is capacity. Capacity tells us how much liquid a container can hold. A big container has more capacity while a small container has less capacity. Okay, the bucket can hold more water than the mug. By looking at the picture, or let me give some examples of bucket and mug. It's your bucket and it's your mug. It is the big one, biggest one, and you can say it is bigger than the mug. So students, this one can hold more water than a mug. Okay, it is a short mug and it is a bigger mug from the mug. Now students, to measure the capacity of a container, we can compare it with the capacity of a known container. Let us study some examples. It's your kettle and it's your how many cups are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It means capacity of one kettle is equal to capacity of 5 cups. Okay? Okay, students? It means this is equal to 5 cups. Now, capacity of jug is equal to capacity of 6 glasses. How many glasses are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It means you can put 6 glasses of water in one jug. Okay? Very good. Now, students, it's your very interesting worksheet, that is in each set thick the object that can hold more. It's your simple box or simple bowl. And it's your tank. So, students, which can hold more water? Tell me, tank can hold more water. So, just take this one. Okay, and in this B point, milk bottle is there and this is your bowl. So which can hold more water? More milk. This one can more milk. So this is your answer. Now come to this, read it loudly and answer. 3 cups of tea can completely fill this thermos flask. It means we can put 3 cups of tea in this thermos flask. So students, capacity of 3 cups. So just write here the answer in the given box, that is your 3 cups. So just write here 3 number. It means we can put 3 cups of tea in this thermos cup. One thermos cup is here now. So just write the answer, one thermos cup. Okay. Or just read it loudly. 3 cups of tea can completely fill this thermos cup. Okay, students, have you understood? Very good. Now, students, it's your interesting activity. I want to check you all about these chapters. This is your chapter measurement now. I want to check you all. So, pick the correct option. Which of the following is the shortest? Handspan, pace, cubit, foot span. Handspan is the shortest. Okay, so just take the answer. Handspan. Now, length of the playground can be measured by students. First is your handspan, second is your pace, third is your fingers, and fourth one is your none of these. So, students, just take the correct answer. That is your pace. Okay. Now, students, come to this third point. See question, that is the heaviest object is. Students, which one is the heaviest object from the given option? That is pen, book, table, lunch box. Just hold these objects: pen, book, table, lunch box. Which one is the heaviest object? Book is the heaviest one from all these. So just take the correct answer. Now, which of the following has the largest capacity, which can hold more water? Okay, so tank, cup, bucket, glass. It means tank can hold more water than all of these. All other three things, three objects. Okay, students, got it? Very good. Now, students, it's your second question. How long is each object? Use the pens to measure. It means it's your first matchsticks and 2 pins are there to measure the matchsticks. Just write 2 units of pens here. Okay. Now, students, it's your badminton and how many pins are there to measure the badminton? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 units are there to measure the badminton. Okay, students, very good. Now come to this third question, that is color the box next to the children animal on the heavier side. It means students you have to color this. Which one is the heavier? This one is heavier because 2 girls are there. So just take this side or you can color this box. Okay, students? Anything, any color you want to color it now. So just use that color. Now it's elephant, a big elephant, and 2 animals are there. First is your rabbit and second is your tortoise. So students, just take this one because elephant weight is heavier than these 2 animals. Take that one. Or you can color this box also. Okay, students, it's your 2 animals. Which one is heavy? This one is heavy. Just take this one. Students, this is a monkey and tiger. So tiger is the heavier one. It's very easy. You know? So students, these are the animals or girls. 2 girls or boys are there given in this third point. So students, now this chapter is completed fully. And have you enjoyed this class? You know? Yes, very good. This chapter is very interesting. So just write neatly, do it neatly in your notebook. We will start our new chapter, chapter number 12, in our next class. Thank you. Stay safe, stay home. Have a nice day.